question is for the women who have owned businesses and run their own businesses and been entrepreneurs who have gone back to like work, like 9 to 5 kind of work. So if that's not you, you can keep scrolling. That is you. Please, I need your fucking help. Okay, so I have worked for myself for the past 10 years, which has been amazing. As the kids have grown up, I have started 3 businesses from scratch, growing them all to over 6 figures. It's amazing, all that type of stuff. I am currently being offered some eye-watering salaries to come and work for businesses in-house rather than consulting or subcontracting to them. And I'm trying to decide whether to do it because the lack of flexibility I am struggling with. So for background context, I have 3 kids. All of them have autism and ADHD, so we attend a lot of therapy appointments. I'm talking like sometimes there's 15 therapy support appointments for my kids every single week. It's a lot. My husband and I worked out it's about 60 hours a month that we spend taking the kids to therapy between travel, attending the therapy appointments, and that's not even counting in like the extra administration time and stuff into that. So I've been very, I want to say lucky, but not lucky. I've been very clever and smart to build a business around that part of my life that's very flexible. I get to run 2 companies and I get to be there for all my kids' therapy appointments. The problem is I pay myself really well out of that company, obviously to maintain everything, and I haven't been able to reinvest money back into the company to grow it to kind of that massive next point. So I've been offered a handful of roles with eye-watering salaries, but that are between 3 days in office and full-time in office. Some of them are travel like half an hour away from me. Some of them are travel over an hour. How the fuck do you do it? Like, how the fuck do you do it? And this isn't like I do everything and my husband does nothing. My husband's fucking amazing. He does like everything. The cleaning, 50% of everything. The kids' therapy appointments, he's there for assemblies and school pickups and all that type of shit. Like, this is no man-hating. He's fucking amazing. But he is also in the season where his business is growing rapidly. He's about to go into a massive workspace, put in a bunch of staff members, and he's going to be doing longer days as well. So time-wise, this is not ideal, but then I'm also like, there's no such fucking thing as the right time to do anything. But how? This is my question. How the fuck do you do it when you've got kids with extracurriculars and therapy appointments and reviews, and as well as just like normal parent-teacher interview, getting the food shopping, getting them to basketball practice, pupil-free days and school holidays? How the fuck are we doing it? Because I genuinely don't know whether I have to hire a nanny. Like, I've already got a cleaner. Do I need a housekeeper? How the fuck do we do this? Because I cannot wrap my head around it. It feels like no matter what I try to figure out, it's not working. We don't have a lot of family support. I know I've asked you already, it's like, use family and get family support. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, but like, they still work. They still work. My husband's parents work still full-time, both of them, and my parents don't work, but they're over like an hour travel away. So those just like after school pickups are not really an option. So how do we do that? How do we do that? I genuinely don't know how to make this fit in. And I feel like if I told people the salaries that I'm turning down, they'd be like, you're fucking crazy. But it's not because I couldn't do the work. It's not because I don't want to do the work. It's not because I'm not very fucking good at this, because I am. And I'm being headhunted like mad at the moment, which is awesome. But also, how the fuck do you actually make it work? The majority of the very, very high salary roles are 3 days in office or at least a week. And the part-time roles that I'm interviewing for are great, but the financial stuff is not like, you know, it's almost not even worth it. I could literally take on 1 new client each month and make the same amount rather than driving somewhere in office a couple of days a week. So I probably answered my own question, but I need help. So if you are a busy working mum and you do have a husband who's very supportive and amazing, but he's in a season of life too where it's not quite applicable that he drops everything and supports your business or your growth or your goals, what do you do? Is it nanny? Is it housekeeper? Is it cleaner? Is it like, how the fuck do I do this? And that's just for like usual extracurricular bonus points if you can answer this, if you have kids with disabilities who have therapy appointments and needs as well, because I don't know how to do this.